What's the best soundtrack you've ever had then?
Best soundtrack I ever had was, I think the one we've just had.
Or about to have, who knows?
Or about to have, who knows?
See, because Zen says there's no future and there's no past, it's all eternal.
Tell me the sound of a one-handed clap.
That is the secret of
And
Zen.
I'll show you a man who needs to go to the doctor.
This is true. Isn't this an enchanting Japanese garden that you've had built in your hotel?
It is, yes. It's on the roof of my Cadillac, actually.
Yes, it's absolutely
wonderful. There's George, he's got buckets of water behind the bush. He's actually throwing them in.
What's a perfect setting for you, if you don't mind me saying so?
Fabulata.
Isn't it? Do you like all this Japanese setting?
I do actually, yes.
This is right, isn't it? Much nicer than the train, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, here's something for our throat.
Wow.
Wonderfully kind.
Thank you.
It's also delicate and pleasant, isn't it?
I know.
I'm
Do you know
right.
actually, from Japan, when you get fan letters from Japan, you know, they write in ink, and there's never a smudge on any of the paper. They're like the most clean people.
Oh, how lovely.
Do you drink it?
Thank you. Yes. Not a foot bath or something. Good. Thank you.
Ooh.
Ah.
As ever, George being polite
I'm sorry.
in his fellow countryman's country.
Tell us about what you've been shopping today, then.
I just went to get some materials, actually, for...
There's a traditional Japanese material there, then?
Yeah, Pluto. He's a very big Chinese emperor. Oops, sorry, Japan. No, I just went into the department store to get some material, you know, for my hair and stuff like that.
You didn't recognise them, probably.
We did, actually, yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
The only thing is, though, you know, you can sort of avoid people in Japan, whereas you can't in England. You can't sort of... I remember once I was in St. Christopher's Place and I had no makeup on, and I walked past these two girls and they said, "Here, will you buy jewellery?" And I went, "No," and they went, "You liar." It was like a mouthful of abuse for about 10 minutes.
An argument about whether you are or not.
I know, you never get that here because they know damn well you are, so it's good fun.
You use a tape recorder on stage?
No.
Yes, you do.
I told you not to say. Yes, we do, actually, yeah. It's got a drum machine on it, which goes boom, ka, boom, ka. A bit like when you open the doors to the palace, you know. It's all quiet, you open the door and it goes boom, ka, boom. Close the door, nothing. It's easier than getting one guy, because one guy would go crazy. Just going, you know.
And you would be that guy.
I was that man.
Go!
What I do first of all is I put this hideous complete mask. So this is not my face.
Not hideous.
Hideous, no,
No,
hideous.
this is just
not hideous. Put a mask of foundation on completely, like very.
I
I would actually prefer to wear something much whiter, but we couldn't get anything dark. And this person from the tube has kindly got me a toothbrush, which I brush my eyebrows with. So that when this is real eyebrows, so that when I draw the rest on, it will not look so hideous.
And there's a big difference between hideous and hideous.
I think there is, yes, definitely. I mean, Dee Schneider from Twisted Sister is hideous. I'm just hideous. Right, you'll have to move back a little bit so I can do this properly. Okay, right. It's funny because when I first started Culture Club, you know, when the success thing really got to me, I wouldn't go out anywhere without makeup. But now I kind of go out shopping and stuff, and I don't really give a damn anymore.
Do people recognise you when you're shopping?
Yeah, of course. You know, the thing is, I mean, if you know, there are some fans who like you because of the way you look in Patches and My Guy, and then there are other people who like what's inside your head. So, you know, now that we're a little bit more successful, I'm not so paranoid. I don't know if that's such a good thing. I don't know, but I tend to not worry about it too much now. You know, I don't really care really anyway. I'm growing up now.
Boy George, grabs out. Man George.
You know, when I first started, when I used to wear my hat, I used to have it like that, which kind of pulls the face right up, gives you a slanted eye effect. I mean,
It's Japanese almost.
yeah, there's a lot of things you can actually do with makeup, which most people that put makeup on just put on blue eyeshadow, blah, blah, blah. But there is a lot of work you can do, which is, you know, amazing. I mean, anyone can make themselves look good. I mean, depending on whether you think men in makeup is a good idea. This is the most difficult part doing, and people always ask me, how do you get your eyebrows straight?
How do you get your eyebrows straight?
No, they never are. They never are. It's an illusion. I just have to kind of pull this side of the head up, or that side of the head up. But I won't do them all now. And when you're on stage as well, one of the most important things is double chins. You know, when you open the copy of Sounds the next morning and you've got 5 chins. So what you try to do, you know, if you're on stage, you wear obviously a lot more makeup than you would
High
going
collar.
shopping. Yeah. But you wear, you know, a film. Under the chin, you wear like a grey. I mean, if you were really paranoid, you could like kind of shade your nose down. I mean, it goes on and on, but as you can see, I love my nose. That doesn't get touched. This is the grey here.
It's one of your most famous features.
I know. Me and Concord. This is pretty shade under here. I bet there's millions of old housewives in Barnet having heart attacks now. Don't worry, loves.
What's your message to those housewives in Barnet who are saying, he's using our products?
There's only one of us.
Up to date?
This is the worst thing in the world. We are late. The worst thing in the world is when you're late in Japan, they get really offended. I've been saying I don't give a damn for the last 20 minutes, but I was a bit worried. It got upsetting.
Fillet o fish.
That's not Can you hear that wailing voice in the background? Right, outfit.
Yeah. This is very good, look, X.
Tuning a guitar
It's a very small amplifier you've got there.
I know, I can't hear it. Listen.
Mikey! Come on.
You're everywhere, I know it, baby. Baby. That's where you're at.
Mum.
Worried on stage. The bigger, I mean, whether it's I don't know if it's self-confidence, but I never ever get nervous.
Never.
Never.
Never ever.
Never ever.
Not even once.
In fact, the bigger the place,
that's much
no,
worse.
the bigger the places are, the less nervous I get, which is strange. I mean, if I was in a little club where people are looking up your nose and kind of, you know, like looking at your defects and kind of, oh look, his knee's fat, and oh god, look, his feet are really big. That kind of thing annoys me. But when it's a big place, you know, the atmosphere is so huge and everything is so huge that you just don't get that nervousness, which is strange. No more, please. Charles and Diana? No? Okay. You see, when I come to Japan, I can do what I bloody well like. I'm sorry, England, but if I want to wear a dress, I'll wear a dress. Hurry up, darling. Shut up, big ears. The good thing about this place is nobody can call me a prince. Language, definitely. Thank you. Thank you, man. You know, because the best thing for all you kind of people, and it goes like this. like England laughs at sex. It's like embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
And I think that we're
embarrassed by lots of things. Art, anything, anything that's a bit sensitive.
No, but
becomes iffy, doesn't it?
I mean, sex is much more important than art, isn't it? Because like sex is something that everyone has to do and wants to do. And I think that this whole like question of sexuality, like people going on about. Like people look at me and they say, oh, you must be deviant. I mean, I am the most puritanical person. I mean, I am grateful that anyone will want to go out with me in the first place. Right, the tube. The first show's over. We all did loads of wrong things, but tomorrow will be better. Another little interesting fact is I've never ever ended a relationship in my life.
So it just continues all the time?
No, I mean they don't.
I see, yes.
But I've never actually ever ended a relationship, so I mean, to call me a decadent person is like, I mean...
I didn't.
No, I'm not saying you did, but sometimes I read the papers, like, when Princess Margaret was very rude to me, there were like letters saying, oh, Princess Margaret was right and everything. Why was she right? How can anyone hate me?
The victims we know so well, they shine in your eyes when they kiss and tell. Strange faces we never see, but you're always there, like a ghost in my dream, and I keep on telling you, please don't do the things you do. When you do those things for my puppet strings, have the strangers fall for you. We love and we never tell what places our hearts in the wishing well. Love leads us into the stream, and it's sink or swim, like it's always been. And I keep on loving you.